In today's video, I'm here to share with you all the things I've been loving lately. If you're interested, then just keep watching. My name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, in today's video, we'll be talking about all the things I've been loving lately. I like to do these videos on a monthly basis, and in them I share with you my beauty, luxury, and lifestyle favorites from the past month or so. In these videos, I do not include fragrance because based on feedback from you all, you like me to do my fragrances separate. So the very next video on my channel that you'll see will be my fragrance counterpart to this video. However, I would say that if you're only into fragrance, still watch this video. You may find that you like other stuff that I enjoy as well. And also in this video, I do have some fragrance related stuff that's not necessarily fragrance. So you may find this particular video to be even more applicable to you. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this month's items. So as always, we are starting out with makeup, and this time around, I only have one makeup favorite, which is Sephora. But Sephora sale coming up, so I'm probably gonna have some more real soon. Anyway, the one makeup favorite that I have been enjoying over the past month or so that I haven't talked to you all about yet is from Too Faced, and this is the Born This Way Healthy Glow Skin Tint. This does have SPF 30, and that is the reason that I decided to try this product. A lot of you all may know that I have loved the Ilia Skin Serum, I think is what it's called, for a while now. And that has, I think, SPF of 45 in it, which is a better level of SPF. And I love that product. I love the way it looks on my skin. But the packaging was so bad. And when I say so bad, it was so bad that it made me not want to use it. It became so gunky. The product was all out of the packaging. It kept leaking even though I stored it upright in its box in my skincare drawer. It was just gross. Like, I felt gross using it, so I decided to go ahead and let that go. And so I decided to try this because I wanted an easy, like, one-step sunscreen with a little bit of coverage to it. And so I tried this one because it was part of the Ulta and Sephora sale. I got this from Sephora. So I think I paid like maybe $10 or $15 for this, which is a really good price. I picked mine up in the shade Warm Sand, which looks like this. And I have to say, this shade is pretty good for me. It matches the actual skin on my face very, very well. However, my face is the lightest part of my body. So although this matches me now, because I've been loving it, I am going to get a darker shade for once I get a tan, because I feel like once I get a tan, this is going to be too light. And so with that being said, I don't feel like this leaves a gray cast on my skin like a lot of sunscreen makeup can do. However, this particular shade I think is like right at that cusp of almost being too light. So I'm actually wearing it today. And like I said, it matches the face on my skin perfectly. It's just that my face is the lightest part of my body. Y'all see that? Like even here, and you can really tell the difference like when I'm wearing you know, if I'm wearing something off the shoulder. If I'm wearing something like a t-shirt, it's not really that noticeable how much more light my face is compared to my body. But when I'm wearing something that's showing like my shoulders and all, I feel like I kind of have to go a little bit darker on my foundation products just to make it like it's matching my body. Anyway, all that aside, I love this. This is great for people that are looking for a tinted moisturizer that is not oily in the least. Dry skin people, I feel like you're not gonna like this. Let's just put that out there. Normal skin people, you may not like this either, but normal skin people, you can definitely wear a moisturizer under this. The way that I like to use this though, because it's a moisturizer skin tint, like it has moisturizing properties in it. So the way that I like to use this is on those days where I'm wanting like really quick to the point face. So I will get out of I'll wash my face in the shower like always. And then sometimes I'll put on serum, sometimes I won't, depending on how much time I have. I'll do my eye cream and then I'll put this right on top of it. I do not use this with a moisturizer. If you have normal skin, normal to dry skin, definitely you would need to use a moisturizer with it. But for me, I use it in place of a moisturizer, and I have been loving it because it gives me a pretty matte finish. I mean, it's not like matte, but it's definitely like no radiance. So you can see I'm wearing it today. And I mean, it's not like it's making my face look dry and cakey, but it is definitely a more dry texture than a lot of skin tints that I've tried. I've spent way too much time on this, but just know I'm enjoying it. I love it. I will be buying another bottle for the summer because I feel like this is going to be like the perfect summertime skin tint for me that has SPF in it. So again, that is the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow SPF 30. We're not going to spend that much time on any other product today. I don't know what happened on that one, but we're going to be a lot quicker on the rest of these. So the next product that I want to share with you all is actually a nail polish. So this is from D&D, and this is in the shade Pure Cantaloupe. So I've had this for a while, but I have a lot of nail polishes, so I rotate through them. I don't think I've worn this particular shade in a while, but I wore it earlier this month and really enjoyed it. It really gave summertime vibes, so I will definitely be pulling this back out sometime during the summer. I'm going to put it into my normal little rotation because I really love the color of this. I have been wearing it throughout the month, so if you've been watching my videos, you've probably seen it, but I'll try to pop up a picture. I don't know if I took a picture of my nails specifically while I was wearing it, but I'll try to pop up a picture so you guys can see what it looks like. But the color was just fantastic. I will say it is one of those light colors that almost has like this pastel background, and I find that colors like that are a little bit on the more difficult side to apply, and this was no different. So but now, you know, I got the hang of it. So it wasn't the easiest application, but it was like worth it completely. So highly recommend if you're looking for a new nail color for summer to check this out. So again, that's D&D Pure Cantaloupe. And just as an aside, I actually have a new technique that I've been doing with my nails, like a new routine. It's not really that new. So if you want to know more about that, because I have been getting some nail questions lately, especially on my Instagram. Like a lot of people didn't realize I do my own nails, and I do. But if you're interested, let me know that in the description box below. It will not be in my next vlog video because that next vlog that you're going to see on my channel, I've already started filming, so I know it's not going to be in that one. But if it's something that y'all want to see, I will definitely talk more in detail about it on the vlog after that. So let me know, subscribe to my channel, turn your notification bell on, make sure you watch my vlogs because that's where I show all this kind of beauty related stuff on my channel, since now like most of my channel is focused on fragrance, but those vlogs are really like a mishmash of all the things. Okay, so if you like favorites videos, you definitely need to watch my vlogs. All right, on to the next one. The next product that I have is a body wash, and this is from Dr. Bronner's. This is the Peppermint Castile soap, and I have used the bar version of this before, but it's been like probably years. So for some reason I decided to pick this up again and use this in the shower as a body wash, and I have really been enjoying this. And I'm saying this specifically for the peppermint because it has this little tingle factor to it, which sounds kind of crazy, but I promise, like, it feels so refreshing. So I've been liking to use this after I work out because it just makes me feel like extra clean. It lathers well. If you've never used any of the Dr. Bronner soaps, I think they're essential oil based. So I find that they look very thin, but they do lather well. Now sometimes I have to reapply. So say it may not get my whole body with one squirt or, you know, one out. But I'll just apply more and keep going, and I do feel very clean afterwards, especially with this particular scent. And I was sick a lot earlier this month, and so I felt like this scent was just very calming for me. So I would highly recommend it. I will say that if you're going to try this, maybe don't put it on your lady parts. I mean, I'm able to, but I've heard from some people that it's like a little bit too much. So that may be TMI, but I'm just letting y'all know, maybe take it slow, like see how it's gonna do. Because I will say, like, when I first started using this peppermint body wash, like when I first put it on, like it actually made me feel cold in the shower. But as I've been using it, I've gotten used to it. So yeah, definitely recommend. The next body care product I have is from Dove, and this is the 0% aluminum deodorant, and mine is in the scent Cotton Flower and Sandalwood. But I shared this in a vlog where I picked it up from Walmart. I wanted to try it out. I haven't tried an aluminum free deodorant in a long time, and I know they've come a very long way since the last time I tried them. So I decided to pick this one up, and I have to say I've been really enjoying it. Now, if you have made the switch from aluminum containing deodorant or antiperspirant to a non-aluminum deodorant, you may know that a lot of times they require like a detox period. So basically you have to let toxins get out of your body that are causing all those odors. So you may smell yourself a little bit more until your body gets used to having the 0% aluminum. I will say with this, I have not had any issues. I have not smelled myself at all because I'm not one who's willing to go through that detox. So I've been using this off and on, or not off and on. I've been using it like every night to go to bed. But I will say in the daytime, I've been using my regular aluminum deodorant. Don't shoot me, y'all. Like, you make your own choices with what you want to use, and I make my own. But I've been using my regular Dove dry spray deodorant during the day and this at night. But over the last couple days or so, I've actually worn this during the day just to, you know, test the waters, and no problem. So I'm excited about that. I have not worn this to work out with yet, but I did want to share that with y'all because I feel like I was gonna forget to mention this. But so far, this is doing well, and who knows, I may be even able to switch over to this altogether because it feels like the deodorant that I'm used to. It goes on clear. It smells good. It feels like any other Dove deodorant pretty much. Maybe a little bit, I feel like maybe it's a little bit slicker than their stick deodorants are normally, like when you put it on. But generally it feels like a regular deodorant, which is what I like. I don't like the idea of putting like a paste or something like that. It just doesn't feel right to me. But this I've been really enjoying. So again, that's the Dove 0% aluminum deodorant. One more body care product I have is from the brand Saltaire, and this is their body oil. So this is a moisturizing body oil. You can use it for the scent. However, I find these to be pretty moisturizing. So I actually have 3 of these. And I picked this one to share with you all because this is the one that I've used the most. You can see I have quite a dent in there, and it's not like I use it every day. So I feel like this is a good dent for me. But this one is also, the scent is very mild. It's kind of like a sweet coconut tropical scent, but it's not really doing the most. So I feel like this particular scent you could probably wear with anything. I've worn this, like I took this out of town with me and I wore it with whatever fragrance I was wearing, on like different fragrances that I was wearing while I was out of town, and I didn't feel like it interfered. However, it was quite moisturizing. It felt quite silky and smooth on the skin, and if you want to like pair it with your fragrance, you definitely can. So this one is, out of the 3 that I have, to me this is the least potent as far as the smell, but the other 2, they do definitely smell more. So the other 2 that I have are Exotic Pulp, which I love the smell of that one probably the most, but this is the one I've used the most. And then the other one I have is Santal Bloom, which I love as well, and I feel like that goes with a lot of different like woody scents. But I decided to show this one since I've used it the most, but honestly all 3 of them should have been favorites in this video. So again, that is the Pink Beach Nourishing Body Oil from Saltaire. All right, so that's it for body care. We're moving into the fashion part of this video. So we're gonna start out with sunglasses, and this first pair is one that I actually meant to share in last month's video, but for some reason, like, it was on my table for me to share and I just completely skipped over it. So I'm sharing it now, but they are sunglasses. Yes. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. I need to clean them because I can see fingerprints in them. But other than the fingerprints, y'all can't tell me I'm not doing it when I wear these. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but don't talk to me. Like, you can't tell me I'm not doing it. Come on. Do y'all see this color? Do y'all see these colors? So these are from the brand Brew, which I have mentioned before. I really love their sunglasses, and spoiler alert, they just had a sale, so I did order another pair. But anyway, these in particular are just like everything to me. I love the shape. So this is their most famous shape that they started with. This is the St. Louis, or STL, maybe what they call it, but I think that stands for St. Louis. But this is like their original design that they kind of were known for, but the colorways always change, and this particular colorway was like a tribute to Elton John, I believe, or maybe it was Mardi Gras, maybe both. I don't know. It was either Elton John or Mardi Gras tribute, so I'm not sure if this particular colorway is still available. But yeah, I knew this was the limited edition and I really wanted these, so these I actually ended up paying full price for. But I would say if you want to try these out, maybe wait for a sale, because that's how I tried my first pair from this brand and really fell in love. Like, I went down the rabbit hole with them, but I love them. Now, I know a lot of y'all have asked me to share a sunglasses collection, and I'm thinking about turquoise blue what I think her name is turquoise blue 7 on here. She's asked me so many times to share my sunglasses collection, but I've never done it, and it's because it's a mess. And also, like, I know people aren't really gonna watch that video, and a lot of the sunglasses I have, like, I don't have links to them or anything. They may be old or whatever. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is on TikTok, I'll just do like a quick video where I'm just literally showing all of them on my face, like bomb, 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 bomb. Let me know if that's something y'all want to see. Anyway, I love these sunglasses. They're gorgeous. Let me just show you a little close up real quick. They're comfortable. They really make an outfit. This color in particular, I feel like is really great for my skin tone and really great for summer. So I definitely can see myself getting a lot more use out of these this summer. The next pair of sunglasses I want to share with you are from Ayesha Johnson, which is Magic Johnson's daughter. But these shades are it, y'all. Let me show y'all these on. This is the blue pair. I have 4 of these now, I think. Yeah, I think I have 4 of these, and I saw they recently came out with an ivory pair, and I want those too. But come on, they're a vibe. These are a vibe. I feel like I shared these with y'all on a favorites video before, but it might have been a different color, so hopefully it's not redundant. But these are gorgeous. Now, specifically, I've been wearing the blue a lot recently, because I feel like I've been wearing a lot of gray and blue. And so the blue ones just look really good. And I like that you can see through them, so I don't feel like I necessarily have to take them off when I go in a store. Sometimes I don't really like, if I'm fully dressed, I don't really like taking my sunglasses off and on, because you know you get the little indentations in your makeup from sunglasses, which I probably have some right now. But I don't really like that, and I don't want to have to check to see if that's there. So a lot of times I like to just leave my sunglasses on if I can. And with shades like this, you definitely can't get away with wearing these inside. I mean, people might think you bougie, but you know, other than that, you could see, they could see your eyes, so you definitely could wear them inside. So again, these are from the brand Ayesha Johnson. I think these are called the Janes, but I will definitely link it in the description box below. Next, I have 2 handbags to share with you, and the first one is from Coach. And look at this little cutie. She's so cute. This is the Coach Quilted Tabby 20, and it's in the lip print. So you can see it has these lips all over it. Front, back, side, bottom, like it's all over. I love this bag. This is definitely not an everyday bag for me. I have worn it, but it's not an everyday bag. But to me, it's so special. And the lip prints just make it so fun. Hopefully my camera is not blowing it out. But it is kind of like a ivory color base. And then like different shades of pink and red and like fuchsia lips all over it. It does have silver hardware, but to me, I prefer that on this particular colorway. Like, I felt like if it was gold hardware, it may take away from the lip print. I don't know. I just feel like the silver looks good with it as opposed to gold. I feel like the gold would be doing too much, unless it was maybe like a very antique gold, but definitely not a shiny gold. But I love it. I have my straps tucked, but it is a double strap number here, and you can crossbody it. I've worn it on the shoulder, doubled up, or crossbody. You can definitely wear it one shoulder. But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like this is like a collector's piece. And yeah, if you are looking at a quilted tabby, because I feel like they're all the rage right now, I would highly recommend considering this, especially if you're a makeup lover, because I feel like this bag is for the makeup lovers. Who doesn't love a red lip? I mean, even if you don't love wearing a red lip, you can appreciate a red lip, right? And I feel like this bag is that for me. Again, this is the Coach Quilted Tabby 20. The next handbag is from YSL, and this is the small Becky flap, I believe. This bag is discontinued. Let me pull out the chain because it's tucked. It's kind of looking like a big clutch right now, but it is a shoulder bag. All right, so this is what it looks like. It is a pretty big bag, especially for me. You can see. And it is a shoulder bag. So it has the 2 straps, has the leather insert at the top, And I like to wear it doubled up on the shoulder, but you can also crossbody this bag. For me, it's too big to crossbody. Like, I feel like this size just doesn't look right crossbody. But in a pinch, I can crossbody it if I need to, just to be hands-free. But I've just been loving this bag. It is such a statement piece. Every time I wear this, I get compliments on it. It feels so luxurious. I love the color. It's like an olive green, but it kind of has like a more, almost like a more like yellow undertone to it. It's beautiful, y'all. It is a really beautiful bag. It feels very luxurious. It holds a lot. I mean, it's just like an open space in there. Mine is stuff. That's what you see in there. It's stuff, but it's just a big open hole here. It has a zip pocket in the back, and then it has this slip pocket here, which is what I've been using to put like my phone or whatever in. Doesn't have any pockets on the back, but if I wanted to slip my phone inside this bag, I usually will put it in this little pocket here, but it's, you know, it's big enough to put stuff in. But I've really been enjoying this bag. I've worn it, I don't know how many times this month, but I feel like once I switched into it, I didn't want to switch out of it. Like, I wore it to match something, and then I just ended up centering my outfits around it for like a week so I can continue carrying this bag. So love it. And although this is discontinued, if I'm able to find one pre-loved or something, I will definitely link it for you all, but no promises. And again, I think this is called the small Becky chain flap bag from YSL. The next favorite I have is a Louis Vuitton key holder. So this is my new key holder. This is in the monogram Eclipse. It does have silver hardware, and the reason I got this is because I actually got a new car, which is actually a favorite as well, but I didn't really want to talk about that too much. But with that, my key fob changed, and so now it doesn't fit in, it didn't fit in my 4-key holder, which I've had for years. So I had a Louis Vuitton 4-key monogram key holder that I think I got in like 2015. It was kind of on its last leg, like it was starting to look a little bit old, but that's okay, like it's for keys. But because my new key fob wouldn't fit in it and I didn't want to have it hanging out, I went ahead and got a new one because I felt like that was necessary. I also feel like this kind of matches my car. But you can see it's a 6-ring key holder. I don't have 6 keys, but it fits my key fob and everything. And I have my key fob covered I got this cover from Amazon. It's really cute. I will link it for you all. But they have, like, depending on what kind of car you have, they have all kind of key fob covers on Amazon if you're interested and you like to make your keys look cute. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this key holder, and for some reason this version of the key holder, the 6-key holder, is cheaper than the other colorways. And I think it's like the pink tax, because this version is actually marketed towards men, and the other, like, regular monogram or damier, I think it comes in damier Abine as well, or damier azur, I'm not quite sure. I think it might come in all of those, but those are all more expensive than this one. Not by that much, but it just seems so stupid. Like, why are those more expensive, especially the canvas ones? I mean, I could see the leather, obviously that should be more expensive, but the canvas ones, I don't understand why the monogram Eclipse is less expensive, but that's okay because I love the monogram Eclipse anyway, so been loving that. Also, speaking of new car things, the next thing I want to share with you is actually a fragrance, but I've been using it as a car spray, so that's why it's in this video. So this is from Tom Ford, and it's Bois Moroccan. Now, I know some of y'all are like, you're using it as a car spray, a Tom Ford fragrance? And yeah, that's the same thing I told myself, but I had this fragrance listed on Mercari because I didn't want it for myself. It's a nice fragrance, but I didn't find myself wearing it. It is like a woody, almost slightly leathery, but also kind of fresh scent. But it's gorgeous. It's a pretty scent, but it's, to me, may lean a tiny bit masculine. I just didn't find myself wearing it. And when I wanted to wear something like this, I reached for other fragrances over this one. So I had it on Mercari. It wasn't selling. And so I decided to spray some in my car. And now this is my car scent. And people compliment me when they get in my car. It smells so good. So I spray a little bit of this on my rugs, not every day or anything like that, but I'll spray it like maybe once a week. And yeah, I'm that girl who is bougie enough to be spraying Tom Ford fragrance in my car, I guess. I guess I'm her now. Now, I wouldn't buy this just for that reason, but because I already had it, I was like, you know what? It's not selling. I don't want to sell it for $50 just to get rid of it. So I decided that I'm just going to use it myself and enjoy it in a different way than on my body. So yeah, again, that is Tom Ford Bois Moroccan. This video is going long, so I'm going to try to speed through the rest of this stuff. So this next favorite is a coffee, and this is the Busy Cold Brew. So this is the one I have right now. I think this is the blonde roast. Yes, the organic light roast unsweetened. I've had this particular version twice. However, I have had another version as well, and all of them taste good. I don't know if they make sweetened versions, but if they do, I won't be trying those. I only want to get the unsweetened. But y'all, it tastes so smooth, so good, strong enough. This is really nice for those of you who like iced coffee and want to make it at home, but you're disappointed when you make it at home, because that's what I find. If I make like a regular iced coffee at home, sometimes I just don't get my ice ratio right and it tastes too watered down or whatever. When I make iced lattes, it's better, but when I make iced coffee, it's always hit or miss. So I prefer to just have one I can pour out of my refrigerator already done for me. I've tried to make like cold brew myself too at home, like actually like steeping the coffee grounds and everything, and it didn't work out. So I prefer to just have a bottle that I can pour in my glass with my creamer and call it a day. And this one has been doing it for me. So I decided to try this because I saw it at my local grocery store and fell in love. So far, this one right now is my favorite at home iced coffee. So again, that's from the brand Busy. And then the creamer I've been using with it is this one from Shabani. This is a white chocolate raspberry. Now this I've had before. It's a limited or maybe like a seasonal release. So I've had it like a couple years ago, but I recently came across it in my local grocery store and got it again. And y'all, I've been loving it. So I've been loving this for my iced coffee in particular. And I use this just like iced coffee, ice, and this, no sugar. And this has enough flavor in it. It has enough sweetness to it that it tastes delicious, y'all. It tastes delicious. It tastes better than Starbucks. It tastes better than the weak coffee I was trying to make on my Keurig iced. It just does something for me. And because I'm not adding a ton of sugar into it, I mean, this has sugar, but I'm not adding any additional sugar to it. I don't feel guilty about drinking it per se, because I'm not going and pouring like all these different syrups and everything else, or going to Starbucks and getting a 600 calorie iced drink, and I'm enjoying it just as much. So these both are definitely favorites for the month of March. This next favorite is a devotional, and this is called Daily Strength for Mothers. It's a 365-day devotional, and I bought this recently. And what I've been doing kind of lately is I've been spreading out devotionals like all throughout my house. So just depending on where I am, what I'm doing, I can quickly have something to read that will give me some inspiration, some peace. And I've really been enjoying this one in particular. I found this one at Ross, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to link it. It was only $7, but maybe check out your local Ross. But I find that all of these inserts in here are aimed at moms and struggles we may be going through, and I've been having a lot of those lately. So I've just really found this to be helpful, and I don't read it every day. I always just do it sporadically, just depending on where I am in my house. I have like another devotional and stuff that I do every morning religiously, but the rest of them are kind of just spread throughout my house, and I just grab for them whenever and just see what the word is going to tell me that particular day. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I feel like this has definitely been helping me, and wanted to share it with you all. So again, that is the Daily Strength for Mothers. Hopefully I can find this on Amazon or something to link for you all. If not, definitely check out Ross, because that's where I got mine. All right, and then the last two favorites before my camera dies are entertainment things. So this first one is an audiobook that I just finished listening to this morning that I absolutely loved, and it's called None of This Is True, and it is so good. It is about a person who's creating a podcast, and the person that is telling the story for this podcast. That's all I'm going to say, because there's so many twists and turns. that if you like psychological suspense, you definitely should check this out. I found this to be like really refreshing. It wasn't like the same old, because you know, if you read a lot of books in the same genre, sometimes they start sounding alike, you know the ending. I did not guess the ending of this. Like, it was so good. It was very interesting. I felt like the start might have been a little slow, maybe like the first hour or so into the book. I think because I was listening to it on an audiobook. So I think the book was around 7 hours long. And I feel like the first hour or so was a little slow for me. But after that, loved it. Like, loved it. So would highly recommend. And then the last favorite is a TV show, and this is on Netflix, and it's called Griselda. And I recently finished watching this, so I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it is a drug movie. So if you like something like Narco, you will definitely like this. It is based on a true story. I mean, I'm sure some of the events are dramatized for TV, but it stars Sofia Vergara, and y'all, they made her look, I don't want to say a mess, but a mess. I mean, y'all know Sofia Vergara is like stunning, but she looks different in this movie, and I felt like she killed the role. Like, she killed the role so much so that, like, when I started watching it, I was calling her Gloria, which, if you don't know, her character in Modern Family is Gloria, and so whenever I see her, I call her Gloria. But after watching that, like halfway through, I was calling her Griselda. Like, that's her name. Anyway, watch it. There is a lot of killing and drugs, so if that's not what you want to see, don't watch it. But I thought it was very well done, and I believe it's a Netflix original. But check out my description box. I will definitely leave whatever network or streaming service it's on down below. So those are all the things I've been loving lately. I felt like I had a lot of good stuff to share. Although I didn't have much makeup, I felt like all this stuff was like really stuff that I was excited to share with y'all. So let me know if there's one thing that you've been loving recently. Share that in the comments so that we can all just kind of join in on the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you like favorites videos like these, make sure you check out my vlogs, because like I said, I share a lot of favorites and random things that I'm doing in my vlogs, and I also do like unboxings and hauls. So definitely check out my vlogs and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I have a ton of content you can check out. Also check out my website, www.simplyayesha.com. Get on my email list over there, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok. All those links for all my social media, along with all the products I've mentioned, will be in the description box. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.